And that's going to do it for Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
Oh, you know what time it is, don't you? It's a nice, crisp evening, and it's time for a little program we'll like to call. You know what? Take it away.
You're watching Channel 3, and Friday Night Football starts right now.
From Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports, this is Friday Night Football with Paul Shaheen, Jill Jelnick, Sammy Kincaid, and Greg Glover. Friday Night Football, brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. And by Food City, value every day. Proud sponsor of high school football. Friday Night Football.
Welcome back and welcome into another loaded Friday Night Football show. We've got everything here except a duck pulling a truck. That's tomorrow at the Tennessee-Florida game in Knoxville. Tonight, it's all about prep football. Enough wasting time. You know what's next. Hit it.
It's time for the Channel 3 Friday Night Football Game of the Week. Brought to you by EPB.
The last time Ridgeland started a season 3-0, former Ridgeland stud and current New Orleans Saint Von Bell was still in middle school. You better believe they've earned the right to host our Game of the Week. Question was, could Ridgeland handle region foe Northwest Whitfield for the first time since 2012. Joining us now live in Rossville is Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports reporter Jill Jelnick to help us answer that question. Jill.
Thanks so much, Paul. It was another close game of the week, just the way we like it. But you know, Paul, right in the first quarter, you could tell this game was going to be an explosion of offensive production, and that whoever came up with the big play last was going to be the one to get that win. Ridgeland took a 14-0 lead early in the first quarter, but they never extended the lead more than that. And it seemed, Paul, that every time the Panthers scored a touchdown, the Bruins were right there to counter that. But like I said, it was the big play in the end that made the difference.
Ridgeland High School looking to stay undefeated on the season and get their first win over Northwest Whitfield in 4 years. And the Panthers would pounce right away. On their first drive of the game, senior quarterback Ivy Bim hands it off to Grayson Moore for their first touchdown of the game. And we would see more of that. After a fumble recovery, Panthers get the ball back right away. And in the first 5 minutes, Moore tallies his second touchdown to give Ridgeland the 14-0 lead. But then Bruins big man Dominique Sistrunk has something to say about it and rushes it into the end zone to get Northwest Whitfield on the board. Then on the Bruins' next drive, junior quarterback Luke Shiflett finds Jay Jones, who falls into the end zone, tying it up 14-all. Moore would then add one more before the half, giving the Panthers the lead with 5 minutes left in the second. But the Bruins counter as Shiflett hits Jones again, who shakes his man loose and is in there easy. And just when you thought the first half couldn't get any more crazy, Panthers throw this one long with 10 seconds left in the half, and Stephon Walker is there to meet it on the other end. Panthers led 28-21 at the half. Both teams would then add a TD at the start of the third, but then Bruins bring it within 7 after Shiflett finds Jay Jones wide open, marking the wide receiver's third touchdown. But the story of the night was senior Grayson Moore, who breaks away from the Bruins defense one last time and runs it 75 yards for his 5th score of the night. Panthers get the win over the Bruins 48-42.
You know, I told the kids all week it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and really it was, all the way down to the last second. So, we knew we just had to keep plugging along and staying focused throughout the game, even with good and bad things happening.
As you can see from the highlights, Grayson Moore had an incredible game and was a huge factor in this, Paul. But defensive-wise, the Bruins never had an answer for the Panthers' wing T. And I think that really tripped them up in the end, and they struggled towards the end as they couldn't put a stop to it. So again, 48-42, that final. Ridgeland over Northwest Whitfield. The Panthers remain undefeated going into the season. Live at Ridgeland High School, Jill Jelnick, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Thanks so much, Jill. That number 34 in a Panthers uniform, we're going to see that jersey in the end zone a lot this season. I really feel so. Hey, more region action, this time in Tennessee. It's the loaded Region 3 2A, and someone was about to take the driver's seat. Boyd Buchanan at Marion County. Now remember, it was this week last year when the Bucks handed the Warriors their only regular season loss. Marion would love to return the favor as the Bucks came in 4-0. This certainly helps. Marion inside the 10. Hunter McLean finds a seam. It's his 7-0. Marion on defense now. Boy, they made life tough for the Bucks tonight. Quarterback Cole Henke meets a wall, and then, come on, man, the suplex. 15 yards for that, negating the sack. But back on offense, more from McLean. The pitch around the tackle. Add 6 more. Marion imposing its will. A shutout win, 19-0 in favor of the Warriors. East Hamilton on the road at Soddy Daisy. Canes add 3 in the first. 3-0 after 1 quarter. Second quarter, Soddy Daisy answers. Ty Beck on a post route to London Reese, and Reese gets a huge block by that guy at dinner. 42-yard score, 7-3 Trojans. Other end, here come the Canes. Watch the hole in the middle. Just love that offensive line. Draco Wise blasting through it down inside the 15. A few plays later, East Hamilton jumps in front. It's Andrew Sturdivant on the Wildcat. He's in. East Hamilton did not look back. 24-14, Gatewood and the Canes gaining steam. East Ridge at Hickson. Hickson up 7-0 third quarter. Wildcats get scrappy on defense. Tyler Weaver strips it. Eric Bennett strips it from Eric Bennett. The Cats recover. However, they'd return the favor. Hickson's Tay McDaniel fumbles at the line. The Pioneers somehow end up with it. A lot of turnovers and more to come. Bennett's pass now tipped. Hickson all over it. It's Mr. McCrary with the hops to pick it off. 7-0 it stays, 7-0 it ends. Hickson taking a knee to win it. A sloppy one, but a win nonetheless. To the scoreboard we go. Baylor 56-0 over Brainerd at home. Sequatchie County, hello, stays undefeated on the season. 15-12 over Bledsoe County. Grace Baptist dropped by Copper Basin on the road. South Pittsburgh shuts out Grundy County 45 to Goose Egg. Howard with its second win of the season over Lancaster Christian, 63-26. Hats off to the hustling Tigers. Lookout Valley goes down at home to Huntland 40-16. Meigs County on the road at McMinn Central. Big win for them, 33-7. Indianapolis Cathedral takes down Ray County at Ray County 42-16. Tyner dropped by Walker Valley 49-6. Calhoun, we're in Georgia now, 31-7 over North Murray. Hey, who got nailed? Let's find out.
You got nailed. Covered by Warren and Griffin. 265 Hurt.
From the Cleveland Signal Mountain game, ouch! Signals quarterback Tom Vatter. He's hit low, he's hit high, he's hit from behind, he's hit in the middle. But he did pop right back up after that lick. That's who got nailed. And that, my friends, was just first down. And as always, we promise to keep the chains moving. Still to come, Red Bank and Central get down old school style. Cleveland limps into Signal Mountain, plus bands, fans, and cheerleaders when Friday Night Football returns.
Cheer on with Channel 3's Cheerleaders of the Week.
Go, let's go! Let's go! Blue and white. Ringgold, Tigers, 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 blue and white.
Shout out to the Ringgold Tigers cheerleaders, our cheerleaders of the week. You know, it's been quite the week for the Central Pounders. They had a visit first and a pep talk from Ryan Blue Chip Martin, the undefeated 16-0 pro boxer, former Central Pounder. On the same day, Central's big O lineman, McClendon Curtis, received his 5th college offer. A win over Red Bank would certainly be a perfect ending to the week for Central. Pounders' opening drive, it ends well. Jaheim Jones, the southpaw, on a line to DJ Baxter. 62 yards later, because speed wins that battle, it's 8-0. Ensuing drive, Red Bank counters. Kelvin Johnson on the keeper. He's going to bounce outside, way outside to the left. Find the end zone. He'll score. Down 8-7. Red Bank gaining momentum, though, on defense now. Kendrick Richardson. The eyes, the hands, the package. diving interception. He's about to be paid off to Richardson, now toting the rock on offense, mashing it in from 3 yards out. Red Bank, a big win over Central, 33-14. Sale Creek at Silverdale. The Seahawks were already up 42-0. 2 plays into the third quarter. Well, it's about to get worse for Sale Creek. Christian Rogers trotting into the end zone, make it 48-0 at that point. Ensuing Seahawks possession, Colin Lovell to the air this time. Nicholas Crabtree has it over the middle, and I can tell you this, hand tackles are not going to bring him down. 27-yard touchdown, 62-0. Your final score, Silverdale on top. Notre Dame at home with perennial Mississippi powerhouse Calhoun City. The Irish struggling on offense. Andrew Banks taken down for a loss by Keyshawn Parker. They punt 4 plays later. It's Parker in the end zone. Irish down 7-0. Second quarter, Notre Dame couldn't get the run going. They tried the air. Cameron Wynn picked off. Oh my, what a grab. Take another look at this one. A one-handed interception. So the Wildcats went back to work on the ground, and it's Keyshawn Parker eluding the rush out inside the 5. The 20 rather, and JoJo Gray a couple plays later would finish it off with the keeper. It was 21-0 before the Irish would touch the scoreboard. Notre Dame falls in this one, 35-14, your final score. Back to the scoreboard we go. Gordon Lee, we're in Georgia over Christian Heritage, 49-26. Chattooga on top of Gordon Central at home, 63-8. Bremen takes care of Coahulla Creek, 48-13. Dade County blanked by Rockmart, 42-0. Heritage, 31-13 over Gilmer. Lafette dropped by Southeast Whitfield, 24-21. A good game there. Harrelson, ran away with it. Harrelson County over LFO, 55-0. Murray County dropped by Adairsville, 35-21. Tryon, 28-0 on the road at North Cobb. So earlier, we promised to visit with the fans. Now it's time to make do. Fancam revisits Ridgeland High School, and who better to lead the way than our very own Sammy Kincaid.
Fancam, sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Pick up a nugget tray for your next party or event.
It is officially the first Friday of the fall season, and it is feeling great out here right now. And fans, I'm looking up in the stands. They're looking great. They're already sounding great. Let's waste no more time. Let's go find the fans of the game. All right, I am over here on the Ridgeland side, and I have 2 fans of the game with me. Who do I have?
Jamise Miller.
And?
Derek Winsett.
And I see all of y'all are dressed in neon, so why are you dressed in neon tonight?
We just wanted to do something that was like simple, but we would stand out and everyone would like know we're in the student section to show Panther Friday.
Well, you definitely stood out tonight. Congrats on being the fan of the game. There's 2 gift cards in here. You can each get one, and then you can fight over the cup. Congrats, you guys.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I am on the Northwest Whitfield side, and I have with me, what's your name? Colston, and that's your cousins out there playing, isn't it? Yeah, can they see the back of your shirt? Oh yeah, cousins of 9 and 70. For Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports, I'm Sammy Kincaid.
It's time for Greg Glover to strike up Channel 3's Band of the Week.
High School band headed to Pasadena in the Tournament of Roses parade in the new year, but they've got a marching season coming up. As a matter of fact, we're joining the percussion section right here. Ooltewah High School is your Band of the Week.
Get down with that. Ooltewah High School and Greg Glover, your Band of the Week. Love that stuff. Hey, the injury bug didn't just bite Cleveland. It pulled up a chair and stayed until the lights went out. The Blue Raiders have lost 3 quarterbacks in the span of 2 games. Can't make that stuff up. Cleveland, on paper at least, was limping into the battle at Signal Mountain tonight. However, it did not seem that way on the field. They set the tone on defense. Signal fumbles. It's kicked around for a bit, and look at that. Victor Dodd comes up with it, scoop it up, score it up, 7-0 Blue Raiders. On offense, it was legacy player. Wide out, Skylar Davis taking over at quarterback. Davis looked great. Play action, touchdown, toss to Romeo Wickle. A little later, it's number 21, making it 21-0 now. Keegan Jones picks up the 24-yard score. Cleveland in complete control. All Blue Raiders 38-0. Back in Georgia now. Ringgold hosting Sonoraville. The Tigers jump in front early. On the goal line, it's D. King. Always keep the feet moving. Love to see that. That's why. 7-0 Ringgold. Other end, Phoenix quarterback Patrick Moore was a menace. Slipping free 26 yards later, we are tied at 7. Closer to the half now. This time, Moore through the air for the Phoenix lead. Tigers go down 14-7. Your final score, though, Sonoraville on top, 49-21. Your final score. Time now to hit the scoreboard one final time. Etowah, we're in Alabama now, drops Fort Payne. North Sand Mountain, 28-0 over Eider. Scottsboro, 24-6. Sand Rock beats Pisgah, 34-14. We're in North Carolina now, 42-14. Murphy over Cherokee. Hayesville on top of Rossman, 34-12. I believe we have one more from North Carolina. It's Robinsonville over Andrews, 35-0. Your final score. And do not forget, you can already vote for the next game of the week. And oh, by the way, if you notice any big blue or red flags flying around the city, it's Baylor at Macaulay week. That's one of the games you can vote for, or it's Red Bank at Signal Mountain. Get online, our Facebook page. Vote right now. Vote once a day until Tuesday night when I announce the winner at 11 o'clock. You better believe we will have all of tonight's action and scores online at WRCVTV.com and inside our app. Thank you for watching, and thanks to everyone behind the scenes for piecing yet another one together. Tomorrow, big day in the SEC for both Tennessee, who hosts Florida, and Georgia on the road at Ole Miss. The Mocs are home at 2 o'clock. Home at 2 o'clock. That's it. We'll fire it up in 7 days. We'll do it again. Enjoy another weekend of college football.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors and Food City. We thank the Chattanooga area Chick-fil-A's for feeding our Friday Night Football team. Call them to order party platters for your next tailgate.